Good morning all. Happy Friday. Welcome back to the Turn It Round the Corner podcast. If you're listening to this on release day, happy Valentine's Day. If you want to treat the missus, send her a link to the pod. Let her entertain herself for a couple of hours. But in all seriousness, hope you had a great week. Enjoy the weekend. Hopefully the weekend's going to stay dry. Everyone gets to play football this weekend. And yeah, look forward to your feedback and comments on the latest episode. So, episode 21, John Benton, some great feedback locally. I think everyone heard what a great kid he is, great mentality. And I say the old adage of go play games was something that was sort of, echoed very strongly by John, and it's something that he's done throughout his career. If he's not playing at the club that he's at, he's quite prepared to drop down a level and go play some games and reassess. And the old adage of, taking one step backwards to take a couple forward. So, yeah, great episode with John, lovely family. And, I wish him well. Hopefully I'll see him gain another promotion back up to the Conference National this year with Bournemouth. And then episode 22. So episode 22 is another member of, I suppose, the production line at Southend United Academy. So Harry Seaden, episode 22, Earn Your Stripe. So Harry was, I suppose, a bit of a weird upbringing, really. Had a dad that played for Southend, centre half, took in his father's footsteps, was playing centre half locally, still up to under 14s at Rayleigh Boys, was doing a bit of goalie training and whatnot, and having some experiences in goal. But at under 14s, he turned fully to concentrate on goalkeeping, and within a couple of years was representing England at under 16 level at the Toulon tournament, and representative honours at under 16 and under 17s. So he played under 17s as part of a European Championships tournament. He was a backup keeper there, but still amazing experiences given, 2 years ago he was playing in a park for Rayleigh Boys. So, great episode, very, very interesting. Obviously we touch on it a lot, but goalkeeping is very much, I think Harry called it sort of a team within a team. It's a very insular position. Obviously the goalkeeper union's strong. There's a strong bond there between goalies. Obviously everyone wants to play, but something that I've always come across, especially since starting this pod, is that as much as they want to play, if they're number 2 or number 3, they also don't want the person who's currently holding the number 1 jersey to have a really bad game and get dropped from the States. That union is very tight. So we talk about his experience coming through at 14s, 15s, 16s at Southend, getting his YT, getting a pro there. And I think very unique that I think he done 250 games as a number 2. So was in and around the first team environment from a very young age. And obviously that sort of coincided with Southend having some struggles, COVID times. So it was a very weird time to be playing football as a young kid, I should imagine. And then, playing 250 games as a backup, getting the odd chance to play, even when the first team keeper was injured, they were signing sort of an emergency loan. So very, I suppose, great time to be a young kid, to be in and around it, but also, a very difficult time that, every time he thought that he had a chance, maybe it was, it didn't materialise. So really interesting chat. I would say that since then, coming out of Southend, Harry's had some ups and downs in the non-league pyramid. He's currently playing for Concord Rangers in Step 4. Obviously, Concord's local to his house. I think a bit of stabilisation for Harry sort of coincides with, what's required at the football club. They've had a couple of successive relegations out of the Conference South and it's been Prem. And so I think for Harry this year is all about, playing games, enjoying his football, and then reassessing in the summer. At the same time to that, he's working for a company locally, PL1, where he's coaching the next generation of goalkeepers locally. They have a big sort of stock of goalies of all age groups that the people there and Harry are coaching and trying and mould into great young keepers that are good kids as well and mentally strong off the pitch and prepared to deal with everything that goes with being a keeper. As I say, it is a very hard position. You think you play out on pitch, you make a mistake, it's probably got to go through 4 or 5 other people, before that becomes a goal. Unfortunately as a goalie, you drop one in, all eyes and, abuse, stick, and attention, unwanted attention is on you. So it was a great chat. As I say, I've titled it Earn Your Stripes. I think Harry's got a great sort of mentality of, you've got to earn those stripes. He wanted to come down in non-league. He took the decision himself to come out of Southend and do that to earn his stripes. And yeah, just a great kid. Someone that's got his head screwed on. He's dropped into non-league. He started working. We'll get on to that in the podcast, but he's now delivering on and off the pitch. But yeah, really good kid. I hope you enjoy the episode. As I say, it's unique for someone that his age, that he's played in League One, League Two, Conference National, Conference South, Ryman Prem, and now Ryman North. So yeah, hope you enjoy the podcast. And as always, turn it around the corner.